Okay, round one volley, here we go. Recording here and down there. Do 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 do. All right. Uh, in case you're wondering what I'm shooting at here, it is a couch that we were throwing out, and I took the cushions and I put them right here. I tore out the underside of it. How it has usually couches have like this fabricy sort of thing on the bottom of it. So I ripped that out, and then I put the cushions in, and then I sewed it back up. I put some staples along the sides there, and then I was just shooting the cushions for a while. But then the cushions started getting worn down a little bit, so I decided to use cardboard. So these are just pieces of cardboard um, jammed up in there because I got, just as you can see, just 2x4s I had laying around, a little bit of fence board I think down there or something. Anywho, so there's this kind of gap down here. I can reach in there. So I stick the cardboard in there and I try to stick it kind of up in there as high as it'll go. But over time, it sort of just comes down on me because it's starting to get torn apart right here. So it just starts to bend in the middle. My other design that I'm thinking of is going to be regular old pieces of lumber, and then chicken wire or rat wire, if you're unfamiliar with that. Actually, let me pause it right here, and I'll go show you what that is supposed to look like. All right, so here's what I was thinking. This is just a template, but this is my idea. You can see that it's just got regular old wood on the sides, drilled together, and then I got the chicken wire stapled in here. So my plan is to have sort of sides to this box, and then in the top of it would just be like straw or hay or grass clippings. Is what I was thinking of. So the chicken wire on this side still allows arrows to go through it, and you can still pull the arrows out of it without taking all of the grass or whatever's inside with it. So that's my plan. Still a lot to think about, but yeah, I'd really like to have my own archery school someday at my house here in Milford. Another reason to document this is just so I can remember it when I'm older. You know, these were the days, even though they don't seem like the days, you know? But we used to have a volleyball net up there. Don't know if you can see the 4x4s or not. In fact, I'll take you on a little tour. All right. So yeah, like I said, used to be a volleyball net here. There's one 4x4. And then a tree came down on the volleyball net, and it sort of snapped this post here. So what I did, I actually took a video sort of explaining it, but I didn't take a video of me doing it, was I just put 4x4s all around the sides, and then I nailed them in. So, yeah. What I'd really like to do, this is a riding arena. It's where you would take your horses into the arena, and they go around in a circle while you stand in the middle, and you sort of get them to practice. I'm not really sure. You know, I just know my sister used to do it, and I just watch her do it. But yeah, no horses anymore. But I would really like to turn this into a little archery range. People would they'd walk through here. And then I'm thinking of having like a little privacy fence, 6-foot privacy fence running right along the middle here. So I can split the range into two halves. I can have one half over here shooting, and the other half over here can be vacant. Or, not vacant. The other part over here could be full of arrows that I need to pick so I can give them to people so they can start shooting again. So yeah, I was thinking of just having, I measured 25 feet from that 4x4 and 25 feet from that 4x4 on both of them. So I got about, and it's 35 feet roughly from this 4x4 to this 4x4. So I'm thinking I have at least 50 by 35 feet to work with in a nice flat area. So that's my plan. You know, we all got dreams. You know, I started teaching archery up at the Ohio Renaissance Festival back when I was a freshman in college. That's when I officially was working there. That was, see, I graduated in high school in 2015, and then took a gap year, and then I went to college starting in the fall of 16. So that's when I started doing it, and I've been teaching up there ever since then. I even taught last year during COVID when they were having magical days and nights is what they called it. It was just one day. It's normally a whole weekend, the fair up at the Southern Ohio Renaissance Festival. And I've been there ever since, but last year they only had like 3 days initially, is what they had planned. And then they added another day because it was such a success. So it's always something I wanted to do. I'm a teacher at UC right now, so that's how I knew I kind of really wanted to get into teaching. I'm in graduate school. It's a 2-year program. It's my second year in it. So I'd really like to try to get this archery business up and off the ground by the time I am done with school this up and coming spring. Hopefully my thesis will be all done by then, and then I can just think about what I want to do with my life. And maybe this will be a part of it if people are inclined to want to listen. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in.